Hey guys, today I'm going to grill a chuck steak. So let's get queuing. I have a couple of beef chuck steaks that I got for $8.99 a pound. So these were $17.89 for two of these. I'm just going to cook one of them. So I'm going to marinate this one. Put in this dish here. And for my marinade, I like to use a vinegar and oil marinade. So I'm going to use red wine vinegar. I usually do about half vinegar and about half oil. So we'll just kind of eyeball it. I'm just going to sprinkle some on there. And you can use other types of vinegar as well. You can use apple cider vinegar or balsamic vinegar. But anyway, and then I'm using avocado oil, but you can use other types of cooking oil as well. So same thing, we'll just put, about the same amount of oil on there, about like that. Just kind of eyeball it. Like I said, about half and half is about what I use. And then some Worcestershire sauce. I like that on beef. That gives it some pretty good flavor. It's got vinegar in it as well and a bunch of other things to give it some pretty good flavor. So we'll just sprinkle some of that on like that. I don't know, tablespoon or two, I guess. And then some kosher salt. Like that. And then Johnny's seasoned pepper. Besides pepper, this has sugar, red and green bell pepper, garlic, and onion in it. So if you don't have this, you could probably just use some salt and pepper and then maybe a little bit of garlic powder and onion powder. Anyway, I'm going to flip it over and just season up the other side the same way. I'm just going to let this sit on the counter and marinate for a while, because I think when you marinate for a shorter period of time, when you let it sit out as it warms up, the pores in the meat open up and it takes up the marinade better and faster. And I'm just going to flip it over once in a while like this and just kind of massage it a little bit. So just do this, and after it's been sitting there in the marinade and it looks good, I'll come back and we'll get it on the grill. This has been in the marinade for about an hour and a half now, and I've flipped it over and kind of massaged it several times, but you can see, like, how soft that looks now, how much marinade soaked into that meat. You don't have to marinate it, but what the marinade does is it just gives it more flavor and it makes it more tender. So I'm going to get it on the grill now. I have my little Weber Q1200 warming up here. It's about 400 degrees on the thermometer there, so we'll just get the steak on there. I have it on high, so I'm just going to cook this on high, and shouldn't take long. This has been on there for about 6 or 7 minutes. You can see the blood starting to come through. I'm going to flip it over here. Kind of sticking to the grill a little bit on that end there. Come on. Okay. Flip it over that way. Ooh, look at nice color on there. I know this is probably not going to be super rare, because this type of steak tends to be a little chewy if you get a little bit too rare. So let's let it cook a couple minutes on that side and we'll get it off of there. It's been on that side for 3 or 4 minutes. That looks done to me. I'm going to get it off of there. Let's cut in this and see how it looks. It's probably going to be fairly well done, because, like I said, these type of steaks are kind of chewy if you cook them very rare. So I cooked it fairly long, so it's pretty well cooked through. It's not very very pink in the middle at all, but that's kind of, I did it that way on purpose. So let's try a bite and see how it is with the marinade there. That's good. It came out fairly tender, but these are never going to be super tender, but they're pretty good when you marinate them like that. Let's see what Annie thinks. You want to try it, Annie? There you go. And she chewed it down pretty quick. Those chuck steaks come out good on the grill when you marinate them like that first. But anyway, I'll write the ingredients to my marinade in the description like usual. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.